Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Pinkin. Today, I'm going to talk about that crypto dumps further because of the attacks. Attacks continue against crypto, Bitcoin, and crypto people. And in this video, I would like to summarize that. And don't forget, every single day, I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So that's important. Just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now, let's start. So when we're looking at the prices, just to have a quick idea, we can see that Bitcoin is basically 5% down in the last 24 hours. With that, 86,648 US dollar. Ethereum going down about 6%, 2,833 US dollar. The top gainer is MYX with 32% up, meme core 4%, and that was it. And among the losers, we have Zcash 22% going down in the last 24 hours, ENA 15%, and Celestia going down 13%. And when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here on the weekly clearly that the dump continues. Last week we had this green candle, but look at this wick at the top, definitely not a strong one. It wasn't even that long that the body of the previous week, red one here. And now from Monday we're going down, and what we went up kind of where the body was, it was washed out so far. Of course, this is just the beginning of the, we're going to see how it looks like, but it looks like that the attacks again crypto people right now continues, and therefore we closed week November as well. Bitcoin price was down more than 17% in November. We had minus 3.7 in October, minus 17% in November. By the way, the last time we had this setup, when we had a week October and then November dump, then December actually continued, but we're going to see how it looks like at the end of December. Right now is just the beginning of December, but for sure right now the bearish trend continues. And as you can see, last week we had extreme fear, now we have fear. So the fear actually, we're still in this fear level. And now let's talk about the things, how they right now attacking crypto. As usual, when the market is bullish and everything is good and everybody's happy, then usually you don't get any attacks. And even if there are bad news, the market don't care, it just goes up. On the other hand, when market going down and it's bearish, there is the time to actually come out with all the fun as possible. And whatever happens, market going down. So good news, it's not going up. Bad news, go down even further. Let's start with the first one. The first one is here. This new tether rating by S&P. Here you can see it. Look at this. The asset assessment. Whoops, sorry, I haven't shared the screen. There we go. So now you can see it. So it, the one is very strong, then the second is strong, and so on and so forth. And actually, according to S&P now, it's weak, category 5. And this is one thing. And of course, there was a reaction, of course, from Paolo from Tether reacting on it and saying that Tether's group total asset is 215 billion US dollars, stablecoin liabilities 184 billion US dollar. Also that here you can see all the data. So bottom line is that he's saying that mostly because S&P it was it's a false rating, and actually the influencers pushing it also in that way on social media. So, but anyway, now then definitely the FUD, the right time to come out with more bad news is definitely when the market is going down. Okay, another thing is that actually not just we have the Tether FUD, we have also bankers going kind of against Bitcoin, targeting Bitcoin people and companies, just like strategy. We had, Jack Mollers, as I just mentioned here, we had Tether, and we also have here, David Sachs, New York Times is saying that he's corrupt and all these kind of things. Who is protecting crypto? They are right now after them. And of course, if that wasn't enough, we have China, reaffirms crypto ban after noticing speculation has resurfaced. So the People's Bank of China reasserted the country's crypto ban, claiming trading had reemerged and vowed to crack down on stablecoins. China is always, back in the game if something like this happening. And we can continue. Rising Japanese bond yields could shake global carry trade in crypto. So basically, look at this here. We have the Japanese 10-year government bond yield surged to 1.84%, which is the highest level since April 2008. It's also talking about it. So this kind of carry trade thing also can have a global impact. So a lot of things, as you can see, always coming out. That was it. And okay, finally, let's look at the chances for the rate cut. Nobody caring about the rate cut like in a positive way that, rate cut is coming, that now the market is going up. No, right now, the chance is pretty high, 87% for Fed rate cut in 10 days at the FOMC meeting. But let's look at the chances for January. One sec. Okay, for January, it's probably going to stay if they, decrease it. So no further rate cuts after that. But right now, a good chance for December. And finally, quick look how inflows, outflows for Bitcoin into or out of Bitcoin spot ETFs and tiny ones, right? So on the 28th of November, we had 71 million. Before the 21 million, it's not massive. Solana. Wow, look at on 26th we had the first outflows in total in Solana. On 28th we had 58, but before that it was just inflows, but not big numbers to be honest with you. Bitcoin is much more, counts much more, and also very weak. The inflows what we have here, even on the last the 28th of November, last week, BlackRock had another bigger outflow. So guys, if you would like to summarize it, then definitely we continue in the bearish direction right now. Sooner or later, probably we're going to see a dead cat bounce, as usually happens. And if there is FUD on the market, then even more FUD is coming, and they're pushing it this direction. Usually they come out with these things when the things are bearish, pushing the price further down and down and down. After, when it's over, and when you feel that whatever comes out, the prices cannot go lower, then sooner or later will go up again. So that's why it's very important to stay up to date, and therefore I'm making videos every single day here on blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.